Hello, I'm Shelley Duvall. 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 Duvall, ball, ball. Duvall, ball. Duvall, ball, ball. I'm Shelley Duvall. Shelley Duvall. I'm Shelley Duvall. I'm Shelley Duvall. I'm Shelley Duvall. Duvall.
Hail the chat. What is up, everybody? Thank you for tuning in. It is Monday night. It is the 12th of July, and we are here for the Hardline show tonight. Every Monday night, we gather around this here Zaid Comics channel to hang out and chill with the boys. We got some people in the chat. Who is that? Frega? What is up, Frega Boom? Thank you for tuning in. We got J Money in the chat. Let's see. Poor guy went crazy. Yeah, wasn't her fault. Tentacle Pentacle in the chat as well. Shadowhawk, my man. Thank you for and Passion. Yo, hey yo, hey yo. We got a good show for you guys. We got some news, comic news, and we got some food news as we always do. What else is going on? A bunch of stuff. But let's bring some of the guys in. We got my very own blood brother, Brandon.
You should have brought in Michael Beacon. That would have been the joke.
Why? What's the joke? Let's run it back.
The joke that it wasn't.
We got my very own blood. I've known this man for a while now. Michael Beacon, what's up, brother?
Hey, what's up, man? We're not related at all, but hey, how are you?
Good to see you. But let's cut the jokes. Brandon's here too. What's up, Brandon?
Yeah, I'm here too.
Yeah, he is here.
Was that did the joke work out, Brandon?
Well, it was too late. But I have another joke. Passion's
right.
so poor that when he buys a yo-yo, he could only afford one yo.
Passion with his yo. Good. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Of course, everyone's favorite Puerto Rican, Sim.
What's up?
How's it going? Puerto Rican from the north.
French Puerto Rican.
French Puerto Rican. And everybody's other favorite Puerto Rican, Edmund the Ace Acevedo.
Hola, ¿cómo estás?
Not today. Not today. Jesus Christ. All right. How was your guys' weekends? How you feeling? This is Monday. This is the day that sets the tone for the rest of the week. And how you guys preparing for it? I want to hear some good answers now.
Well, what I did over the weekend was I got the chance to meet Hall and Nash, the Outsiders.
Hey yo,
that was awesome.
Yeah, I saw that. I saw that picture, and Scott Hall wasn't looking too great.
He looked better, but he wasn't good spirits, and he's sober now, so he was there chatting with the fans and everything. But yeah, he's looked better, but he's still sticking around.
Because when he got clean, he looked really good again when they put him in the Hall of Fame. But in that picture, it looks like he needs to start doing those roids again, I think. Scott Hall, Razor Ramon, as the
one and only.
That's right. That's right. No,
and also how I'm starting the weekend off is I am closing the Ace in the Man store at the end of August. So I'm dropping the hammer now. Dropped it today, sent the update on Indiegogo's official. August 31st, midnight Eastern. I'll contact Indiegogo, tell them to close it down, shut it down.
That's awesome. Yeah,
now's your chance to grab it, boys.
Big news. I got the update today. So people, if you haven't grabbed the Ace yet, I saw some pages for the volume 2. I've been getting out there. People have been leaking them out. Saw Canales.
No, I gotta get on Canales for no spoilers.
Canales was showing off some pages. They look
he thinks nobody follows him on Instagram.
Yeah.
Like Canales. I'm not Michael Derrick, brother. Slow down.
So people get on the Ace if you have not yet. It's gonna be closing soon. Yeah, and well, I got some comic book news here we can get into. Some pretty cool stuff. You know, everybody's been talking about. We won't get into this that much unless you guys want to. But everyone's been talking about that new Captain America. They're saying Captain America is doesn't believe in the American dream anymore. He's all Debbie Downer. Hashtag not my cap. That's what I say. But people have been, of course, the comic book industry are taking these characters and kind of watering them down. And every new edition of media that they put out these beloved characters in, they have to woke them up. And here's some news coming out. I don't know how this is going to go for this new Sony series, animated series based on the Faust comic book. Did you guys hear about this? Sim, you know about Faust, right?
Yep.
Yeah. So, what do you guys think about this? Because they're Sony making a series. Wasn't Sony the whole the company that was all about that video game that they didn't want anybody to talk about? That people were instructed about talking about how woke it was.
Yeah, and if you say the wrong words, they can cancel your entire PlayStation account now and fire on you and everything, every communication thing.
So the same company wants to make an animated series based on this over-sexualized, super ultra-violent character, blood on every page in this comic book, which we'll look at in a second.
And the perfect definition of misogynist according to their definition.
I cannot think of a better company to make this comic into a movie or series.
Yeah, but if they treat it like a manga, it might be interesting. But I'm still, like you're saying, they're probably gonna insert like a woke gender.
But, I just don't do they still think people could digest content like this? Super over the top violence. And the comic's awesome. It's a classic, kind of cult classic, underground style slasher hero.
It depends on Tim Vigil, part in the thing, because he's very independent creator. He's always been hard about his protecting how his character is perceived and stuff like that. So I'm guessing he would probably be a bit on it. But I'm also, unless he sold the entire rights and he just kind of wash his hands off of it.
Let's see here.
Yeah, I know the exact approach they're going to do. It's new, it's fresh.
Yeah.
It's going to have Faust's daughter, and she's going to be taking up the mantle, and she's going to be showing those boys how to do business, Beacon
is from the future.
Exactly,
Future Beacon. Let's see, Sony Pictures has acquired the newest comic property, Faust, with the plans to develop an animated series. And based on the horror superhero comic book by David Quinn and artist Tim Vigil. Released by Quinn and Vigil, Rebel Studios, 1987. Faust follows John Jaspers, the tormented vigilante who sells his soul in exchange for superpowers and must then rise against Mephistopheles to rescue his lover, Dr. Jade DeCamp, and win back his soul. Which, of course, Faust, based on the dramatic poem of Faust, where the guy sells his soul to the devil.
Have they said who's directing this?
Let's see here. Yeah, they got the writer. God Killer writer Matteo Piozzo will write the adaptation under his first look deal with SPT. So I don't see a director yet.
Let me get out a nominee out there. I would personally like to nominate Emilia Clarke because she also has a lot of experience with a comic book that has blood on every page.
Really? Let's see. We got some new people in the chat. KSS in the chat. Thanks for tuning in. Lord Crackhead. Kair CC, I follow this guy on Twitter. Great art. Shadow Hawk, as well as Norn Rad. Thank you guys for tuning in. Let's see. They'll F this up with the woke agenda. That Faust movie from 2000 was wild. Yeah, we'll watch that trailer. It's right here on this page.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
But yeah, let's see. Comic creator Quinn and Vigil will serve as consulting producers, which is good. It's a good sign on the adaptation. And Black Mask Entertainment. Oh no, Black Mask. That's a pretty bad comic company. Brian Giberson will be the executive producer. So,
Can I just say, yesterday's fool, thank you. Can we wrench this man or lady, whoever?
yesterday's fool.
We don't pass that judgment here.
Let's see. Deadline writes Faust was the deconstructed superhero comic, such as The Watchmen, The Dark Knight Returns, The Crow. First issue sold over 100,000 copies. Of course, this was back in the 80s. And later issues averaging over 50,000 copies. The core series and its various spin-offs ran for 25 years from a host of publishers, including North Star Comics, Caliber, Avatar Press, and Rebel Studios, which is
very, very hard to find and expensive.
Right. Let's watch. We'll take a look at the comic in a second, but I've never watched this trailer. I've heard some wild things about this.
I've seen it.
Let me get the audio here so we could share the audio.
Could probably do a watch along, Edwin.
Yeah. Let's see if this actually plays too. Do this. Oh, I have to unbiggen the screen and then biggen the screen. Well, I guess I can.
Filmex, I've heard of this company.
Despite of all our science and technology, I always knew deep inside that evil existed. Darkness that possesses us when we cease to believe.
When chaos rules, all hope is lost.
I can give you the power of vengeance. All I ask in return is your immortal soul.
Now, the power is in his hands. And revenge
So like my art,
is in the blood.
the man who created him has lost the power to control his own creation.
Sometimes, you have to become evil to fight evil.
What are you? You look at me like I'm less than human. What if I am more than human? The truth is, you can't stop him. Welcome to my show. I made him. I can unmake him. Time to get off.
From director Brian Usna, based on the international graphic novel sensation. Prepare yourself for Faust.
What do you think, brother? Too much blood or not enough?
Faust. Love of the Damned. Featuring the music of Junkie XL, Machine Head, Sepultura, Cold Chamber, and Fear Factory.
Let me go download that soundtrack right now.
I know,
What are
right?
you talking, brother?
What year was
Jam
that?
out to this.
I think they said 2000, right?
Yep.
Jeez.
That looks like mid 90s.
Yeah, there was like a VHS trailer.
I thought it also looked like it reminded me of the feel of the Vampirella movie that they made back then too.
I didn't even know that came out.
It looks like it's so good, it had to be only made for TV.
Yeah.
Jim
Jim
Cox
Cox
direct to VHS.
Jim Cox wanted to get wanted to know what we're talking about. Sony just announced that they've acquired the rights to make a Faust animated series. Faust, of course, like the 1987 Rebel comic, Outlaw comic from Rebel Studios, Tim Vigil's book, where he kind of got his start and made a name for himself. Yeah, people are liking these practical effects in the movie. I never seen that movie, so. But I was just bringing up the fact that how are they going to make something this out there and crude? It's very crude and at times lewd comic. Like there's nipple in here, there's sex scenes, as you can see by the cover, decapitations, and we'll go through some of this art here. This is a pretty cool shot. Look at that.
I think they'll start by removing all the blood.
Yeah.
And they will cover up all the nipples.
Oh
and,
no.
you know, whatever's left over, that's what the movie is.
And it'll be a musical.
Yeah.
And it won't be the demon side taking over or stuff like that. It'll be like the you know, toxic masculinity, and it's gonna be fighting within.
This is a pretty cool character. He's like Batman Wolverine, right? He's kind of like Dark Claw before Dark Claw was a thing.
Yeah, pretty much.
I love Dark Claw.
Yeah. You got some chicks. I mean, you got, you know, nipple leakage. Look at that. It's already, she's wearing something, but you could peek it out. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Some nudity here. And then once you get into the actual action, you know, slicing through heads, this is stuff that Marvel couldn't do back in the day because of the comic code and stuff with Wolverine. But disemboweling, demons, how are they going to put this stuff out? They didn't say in the article, they didn't talk anything about rating or anything. So who knows what it's going to be rated. But if they...
So Sony are the ones that did the Venom movie where he was eating the heads, right?
Right. So I was just thinking about this. Venom was originally going to be rated R, but then they pulled that at like the last minute, and they've never really come out with a cut that had the blood and guts in there, because I assume that they had the decapitations in there and stuff where he's biting people's heads off, but they never showed it. But of course, people think, you know, if you get that PG-13 rating, it's going to appeal to a wider audience, and you're going to get more butts and seats.
Yeah, Deadpool
All
proved
those
them otherwise.
13-year-olds that are waiting to get their parents to take them to watch Faust.
Yeah, but Deadpool also proved them otherwise.
Yeah, we'll see. And you know, this is of course now the streaming era, so this will be streamed on whatever Amazon or Sony platform that you grab this at. Look at this.
Well, see,
Lots of decapitation.
they'll be able to show the nudity if they just have him like having sex with like ham beasts and stuff like that.
Ham beasts?
Yeah, you know, if it's like an attractive woman, they can't show that. But you know, if it's like a crazy looking, yeah,
demons and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Beacon, have you been binge watching that dating series we previewed a week or two back?
Oh man, yeah, it's not out yet. I don't think. I'm excited.
A little bit.
B Rose says, "Where are the boobs at?" I think there's some boobs on this panel, side boob, and I think there's much more. But yeah, Faust. There's another thing. Faust starring Patton Oswalt, rated PG-13.
LA Scotsman comment. They'll get around
so many jokes
and call it
that I
Faust.
cannot make on the screen.
Let's see. Gnarly. Uncensored version is the way to go. Yeah, yeah. You look at like animes and stuff like that, especially ones from the 80s and 90s, they were definitely made for adults and had action. Yeah. And
I remember the first time somebody's like, Did you ever read Faust? No. So he brings me like the first like 6 issues, goes, there you go. Enjoy. And as soon as you open it, you're like, what the fuck?
Yeah. Well, yeah, this was kind of a first big like outlaw comic that was out there. I talked to a bunch of people, Patchen, talking about finding a Faust comic at his comic store, and just this is very popular and beloved. It has a cult following with comic fans, and if they do it right, it'll be cool, but it's just very hard to see in today's climate. Let's see, we got Danger Vanessa in the chat. Thanks for tuning in. Vanessa Furious V, as they call her. Eric Huffles is here as well. But yeah, just wanted to show that off as kind of a cool article, and we'll have to see where it goes. I don't know what they're going to do with that.
Only terrible things.
I hope not. Speaking of terrible things, we're kind of doing like we do food news, of course, and we've been getting into some book reviews, and we'll get to back to Beacon on his book review. This kind of leads into it. I don't know if you saw this Bounding into Comics article about everybody's favorite martial arts clown, Jackie Chan. Jackie Chan expressed a desire to join the Communist Party of China and claims that he could see the greatness of the CPC. Now, I didn't read this or anything. I just wanted to use this as a look at him and his glasses and his.
He's doing the he's Urkel in that new Urkel movie.
He's gonna be in the new Family Matters.
Yeah.
That's
I would watch that.
Isn't that like the guy that left his country because he was not making money on his own movies, so he came to the U.S. to make money on his movies, became a big star, became very rich and famous, had cartoons, had this, had that, and now wants to go back to status quo.
He's going back. Yeah, remember that Jackie Chan cartoon?
Yeah, Jackie Chan Adventures. You remember that Jackie Chan video game?
Yeah, it was trash. The arcade game was bad. But yeah, now he's a huge star and lives in China and is a big singer as well. If you ever look up his singing YouTube videos. But
this decision has nothing to do with the huge amount of cash he was given.
Not at all.
Yeah.
Probably not. That was a mere coincidence.
Yeah.
I love Eric Huffle says, "Oh, Jackie, what is you doing?" It's just everybody's disappointed here.
Not acting. That's what that's one.
Jackie Chan is dead to me. Yeah, Jackie Chan is the new John Cena. You know, the only thing is
can't see him.
We could see you. We don't want to see you. That's what it is.
And is that just a stock picture, or he actually said that at a con?
No, I don't think it was at a convention.
Okay.
He says it at a con.
That's what I'm like.
You know.
Yeah, I think it was at ChinaCon. Very limited, very exclusive convention. You know, all the big stars are there.
But this is, perfectly leading to our book review. Michael Beacon, a couple weeks ago, purchased a book off of Amazon that we discovered on the Hardline here. And obviously, Jackie Chan did not read. Maybe he read the title of this book, but he didn't get down into the chapters. So Beacon, if you would, well, let's talk about this book. This book, of course, Why Socialism Works.
It is a very riveting read. It is, at first, I was really into it. At the middle, I started to lose me, but toward the end,
Look at that. Let me blow you up.
But toward the end, it got me again. Let's see.
Let's take a look at the cover and back cover because it looks like it's kind of a wraparound. I like that effect.
Yeah.
Let's see, you got
a little bit of wraparound cover.
But then you see the hammer and the fist.
Yeah.
It's a good book design.
So yeah, it's
It looks like there's minimal things on the page. Can you open that up and see?
Let's see. Can I
white
get
balance.
the light? Not
White balance.
That's white balances. Why so
There it is.
exposure?
There you go.
There it is.
On the first page it says it doesn't, and as you go through, it just says it doesn't through the whole, and the last page too.
I believe all the way to the last
book.
page.
There should have been. All right.
Oh, there's
Is
a
the
little bit at
last
the end.
page notes?
It says
That'd be
made in the
brilliant.
USA, Money, Illinois. So
Oh, Illinois.
Money, Illinois.
yeah. Yeah. So definitely worth a read. It is the most extensive argument you really need against socialism.
Sorry, Ryan Wynn's asking, is this book on tape as well?
Yeah, I believe so. Yeah, there's an audiobook available on Audible. Promo code socialism sucks.
This people are getting mad about spoilers in the chat. Sorry, guys.
I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Yeah, you shouldn't have shown off that last page.
that's true.
It's,
Big question though, Michael. Would you recommend it to a friend?
10 out of 10 would recommend. Definitely physical removal of all communists. Yeah.
Hail Michael Beacon. Yeah, really putting in the work there this week. I know you took you a while to read, but
Yeah, it was. I definitely had to spend some evenings on this one.
That's great.
Such a great buy.
Yeah, it's a really good buy.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Yeah, get that promo code, guys. We appreciate it. And we appreciate all you guys tuning in. If you guys could hit that like button, subscribe, ring the bell for notifications. We're just over 730 subs. We're trying to hit 1K this year. I think we could do it with your help. Tomorrow I'm going to be doing some streams, and it's my day off, so I'm going to be streaming during the day. And I got a new idea for a video series. So it's going to be more active on the channel now that Magic Cop is wrapped and going out to the printers and getting fulfilled. So wanted you guys to check this out. This is a pretty good meme. I know some of you guys in the chat are gamers, and even if you are not now, we've all played video games. But we do have a chat here in the chat here. Who wins a Diaz Brothers fight?
I think that Nick would beat Nate Diaz.
There you go. Straight from the fight man's mouth. Good answer, Edwin. All right. So what if this happened to you guys? You got the brand new PlayStation. What is this? The PlayStation what, Brandon? What number are we on?
5.
PlayStation 5.
Yeah.
And your girlfriend freezes it in the freezer. She comes online and brags about it.
I felt my boyfriend's PS5.
Holy boy.
It's a little comedic break for you.
Hey, how can people think that you can do shit like that with no repercussion? Come on.
All right, who's watching Fast 9 in the background? Brandon, we've talked about this. Wait until after the stream to finish.
Nothing comes between me and my family.
Yeah, if I don't get a constant stream of family coming at me all the time, I just don't know what I would do to myself.
Did you see what the meme that was? I don't know if it's an actual reply, but I saw it pass. Where what's the name of the guy McCohen, the MMA fighter that broke his ankle?
Yeah.
McGregor.
So when he goes, you ask him what happened. The fam had nothing to do with it.
The fam?
Yeah.
Very good. People are still raging about this PlayStation. They said freeze the jewelry. Look, man, it's all about family.
Yeah, it's all about the family.
That's true. Now, of course, being comic fans, we always try to dive into some retro comics, right? And that includes cartooning. Back in the day, the 1930s, they had these Soviet propaganda cartoons. Brandon actually found these. And let's read this. The Soviet propaganda posters of soy face bosses versus the Chad workers. History never changes, as you can see here in these depictions of the bosses versus the Chad. And this is classic memes. Retro
totally is. It's perfect. Yeah, humanity never changes. It's great.
And this just proves, once again, we're always proving this on the Hardline, that we live in a meme simulation.
That's true.
A memulation, if you will.
I bet we could go back and
Virtual
find some
meme
cave painted memes somewhere.
Yeah.
And
You
that's just
probably
more
see
proof.
Soy Face and Chad Chin. Look at this guy's chiseled jaw. That's hard work. He's got the stash. I love the Roadster cap.
Right. The smile on his face after a good, long, hard day's work.
And the bosses are angry. Toothless. No teeth. Great cartooning. I want to know this man's name. Bancroft wants to buy this meme as an NFT. It's got the
You could
big
probably buy the actual printed version of it.
meme magic was saying in the chat. People love this propaganda, you know?
Yeah, it's great.
The 1930s, Art was in his 40s. Art Bear. Poor Art.
Hey, he inked that piece, brother. You know, he got paid for it. Don't feel bad for him. You know, getting that money.
Don't let Art hear you say that.
I was gonna say he does have the Kirby smile.
Yeah,
let's see. Spitting
gig is a gig, brother.
This equals parts Chad. Yeah, he is spitting. I didn't even notice that. He's spitting on the bosses. He's smiling while doing it.
That's great.
Isn't that how they used to spit tobacco juice? Like that's the way that they used to between the teeth.
You know, Bancroft has a lot of time to be in our chat, but apparently not to work on Mondays.
Hell, Bancroft.
You know, he's like, oh, I can't work Sundays and Mondays. You know, next thing you know, he'll be down to one stream a week, like another great Comics Gate stream.
We are a 1 day a week stream, but subscribe anyways, guys.
Yeah.
Let's see. That's a spitting image. Okay, we got jokes in the chat. Appreciate it.
There was more of these Chad memes too.
Very good. We should save those and have a Chad meme a week.
We're gonna run out of a bunch of them.
We're already running out of stuff for this show, Brandon.
I was thinking earlier.
Yeah.
Missed opportunities. How did Olive Garden not team up with Fast and the Furious for some sort of cross promotion about family?
True. Well, here's the thing. That's not their motto anymore. Did you know that?
Yeah, but they could have went back to it because it's the only thing that matters.
Family. Matters.
Right.
This is the point where if I owned a StreamYard subscription, I would push the button and it would go shoom, and the Family Matters theme song would start playing.
Right, except everybody
and then YouTube will strike us
post over them, right?
Immediately.
Yeah, and then it would be work on that tomorrow at work, Brandon. Doing a Dom face and Family Matters.
Oh, by the way, Brandon, when's your big con?
My big peep con?
Yes, the peep con.
Pete's coming up. It's this weekend, actually.
Oh, there we go, brother. Pimp away, brother. Pimp away.
Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Dude, the worst thing about conventions, all right, it's waking up in the morning and going to them because you're all dry and dehydrated. You got to wake up and you got to brush your teeth. You know, you got to take a shower and you got to wake up early.
Especially if it's in your state, right? Because you're not going to get a hotel right next to the con.
Right.
20 or 30 minutes there.
Yeah, you got to get on the toll road and drive down there and pay for parking.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but so I'm looking up, you know, to see what loading times are and stuff. And this particular con starts at 6 p.m. on Friday.
There we go. Perfect.
So, yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Now, what kind of con would start at 6
give the details. Where can the fellow Hardline chat see you?
You got to come out. It's at it's near O'Hare, Chicago's O'Hare Airport.
Rosemont
Donald E. Stephen Convention Center. I'm pretty sure I'll have to double check on that one actually. And it's Exotica, Chicago Exotica Expo, I think it's called.
Yeah, Eddie Winkler says
it's a pornography convention.
Peeper Con.
There we go.
It's an adult entertainment convention. So you come out and see
area. Yeah,
that's right. Go meet up with Brando. You know, rock a tank top so he knows you're part of the Hardline. So you know the black tank top only.
Are you giving out free selfies?
Yeah, you want to come out and take a picture of me? Yeah, definitely. And then you're also in the picture too, you know.
Yeah.
Meaning
Phil's going. You buried the lead. I thought you were going solo, but you're gonna have.
No, I'm not. I work all weekend.
Bro, as the wingman.
Phil may or may not be there.
Maybe Saturday night, but I work all weekend still.
You know, that did answer one of the questions I had for you. I was gonna ask you if the ball and chain was gonna come with you, but I guess he is.
We'll see. I don't know. Let's see. Make sure you have all your shots, Brandon. Lots of herpes at those things.
I'll be fine. You know, the main thing is going out there. What? Going
in the
out
shape
there.
Of magic wand, and it glows in the dark.
Getting the art out there. Yeah, I recently had, in fact, it was yesterday, the most popular Instagram post I've ever had. It had well over 200 likes.
Yeah, that's
so
great.
yeah, it was insane. And then the one I posted today, 6 likes. So there you go.
Give it time. Give it time. Howl Comics already trying to think about future Zayd Comics merch. Zayd tassels.
Those would be a big hit.
Which you never see chicks wearing tassels anymore.
You do if you go to the right places, I guess.
I brought this up on Frigga Stream the other day. You never see chicks in tassels. Let's see. We wear a mask down there.
Yes, only on your
masks are voluntary at the convention. So there you go.
Speaking of Peeper Con, Brandon did an amazing piece of the people. I don't know if I did show this off on one stream last night. If you guys didn't know, we're doing the Lost Pages 2. The mailing list is up right now. If any of the mods are in the chat, they could drop it in there. And if you guys do if you guys do sign up to the mailing list, you are automatically entered to win one of a slew of different sketches of our character, the people, our patriotic character. And Brandon did this special one of the people, and it goes along with some food news as well, because last week we looked at a pizza with peeps on it, and here it is, ladies and gentlemen, the peep-o.
Oh, yeah. This is a masterpiece. This needs to be a shirt on the Etsy store.
Yeah, this is a Copic marker, traditionally done piece. I've been working on a lot of traditional pieces, especially with the show coming up. And, work like this is what you could expect to see at the art booth at Exotica Chicago this weekend. I don't know much you come out 3 days. I'll be there all 3 days.
Wearing the same black tank top. So
yeah, I'm not even going to change my clothes.
To give you guys a reference, this is what the people usually looks like. He is not a peep in the comic.
You should have brought up a reference for a peep. That would have been fun.
Yeah,
nobody cares what the people look like. The people's the joke.
Here's what a real peep looks like. He usually doesn't have a baseball bat.
I mean, he has a layup, Phil. Yeah. It's just like went up with 2 hands and just hit the rim. Like,
that would have been good. You're a smarter man than I, Edwin. That was great. So yeah, you guys, if you sign up, you could win this or many other interpretations of the people. But that let's check with the chat here. Was the character the people based off your love of Lobo Phil? No, I have other characters that are kind of inspired by Lobo, but the people was just a happenstance of me looking at Brandon's computer screen when there was an image of like the Constitution rolled up, and I thought it was a baseball bat. So the preamble said "We the People," and I thought it was on a baseball bat. And I'm like, oh, that would be so cool if there's this guy with a baseball bat that says "We the People" on it. His name is the People, stuff like that. So he's kind of like Daredevil mixed with Casey Jones and Captain America.
See, Eric, there's a reason why we wrenched him. I was gonna DM you to de-wrench Eric, but he made up for it after this. With the joke at the bottom there.
Great mind.
Oh, that's not a joke, man. I'm thinking people plushies.
Yeah, right? People plushies would be great.
Yeah, not like the fabric covered one, like the one that's like all sponge.
Oh, God, that'd be amazing.
Extruded foam people plushie.
But how easy would it be to make an actual people tiny little figurine? That would be so easy to make now. Yeah,
oh, yeah, sure.
That would be awesome. If the character
you can make it a peep size, that'd be even better.
Yeah, that'd be great. And then we could just make them out of peeps.
Yeah. Let's see. Passion, do we read this one? All right. Bancroft ran out of stuff to steal from the Hardline. He has to cut back on his show.
Yeah.
Yeah. It says fake news. So
I'm sure there's some crafty fans out in the chat that could easily make a nice fan art of the people.
Crafty, not crappy.
Yeah. That's what I said.
I said crappy.
Well, there's some crappy fans out there too.
Yeah, DMs are open for people fan art. But speaking
Only for people fan art. Don't get crazy out there.
So this was kind of my segue into food news. Last week, maybe a couple weeks ago, we talked about the Peeps Pizza. Lay your eyes on this, gentlemen. The candy cane pizza. Is this a friend or a foe? The candy cane pizza. And it looks like anybody can make it too.
Yeah, this will go right into the trash, right next to the pineapple pizza. What the fuck is this bullshit?
Next to the pineapple?
Yes.
It's interesting how all of the candy canes flowed toward the center of the pizza.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's really weird. I'm wondering.
I think this is the thing that can unite normal pizza fans and pineapple pizza fans, you know, in hatred against this monstrosity.
It is
happy medium, right?
Nice and well done.
I totally agree with Beacon on that.
I like a well done pizza. But I'm wondering is if this pizza cools off a little bit, is it going to be like a crunchy pizza?
Good luck trying to bite into that. I think you'll be joining Passion, the dentist.
It's true. You have to eat it scalding hot.
Well, maybe. Has anybody tried to heat up a candy cane until it's molten?
Clearly that guy did, and then it didn't work.
We haven't. He should have eaten it. We should have like a short video of him eating this, like a Vine or something of him eating it.
Yeah.
Listen, the chat is rebelling. What is this monstrosity? Bancroft's agreeing with Edwin for once. Jim Cox.
Jim, no. Phil, get that off the screen, brother. Get that off the screen. You need all the subs you can get, brother. Get that off the screen.
But people, sweet and savory.
Right, it's umami going on right here.
Umami.
It's the perfect sweet and umami.
Welcome, Beanpad. Appreciate you. And Finn is in the chat. Lord Finatra, thank you. Anna's dream dinner. Yeah, the sugar. She does like pizza too. But look at, you don't really see it on the second picture. It's kind of camouflaged. These little Santa Clauses.
Did you notice them and they don't melt?
Yeah,
that's interesting. They're probably made of glass.
Like they didn't melt. They just, got embedded in the dough.
If this was a succession of pictures, this is picture 1, picture 2, picture 3 is it going into the trash. Like somebody can't even joke about eating this. They looked at this, they were like, "Nah, it's a bad idea. We're just gonna move along."
I did not think about when it would cool off, because that's hard to deal with.
Well, you could get away with something like this. Like, let's say, you do Phil's favorite, which is Laffy Taffy on a pizza. You could heat it up. It would kind of melt in, like the candy canes, but it would stay soft, right? I think we could do that. Or Now and Laters on a pizza.
Now and Laters, which I've been eating a lot of. They're pretty good.
You got all these ideas, Brandon. Might as well just put them to the test, brother.
Yeah. I don't.
Next week.
I don't intake sugar anymore.
No, you can have Phil eat it.
What we could do is come up with recipes.
I don't think he's that selective about his diet.
And then have people try them out at home, and then they could mail in postcards to tell us how they liked it.
That is incredible amount of work.
Well, postcard is only 35 cents for the stamp. So
look, we can't get people to subscribe to this channel. All right, you want postcards?
Please subscribe.
Like, come on. Yeah. So let's start slow here. Don't.
Well, if they were, if they back.
Once we get to 2,000 subs, then we can do whatever we want. We can take shows off. We can just do whatever. But we're still working on the first 1,000.
Passion says, I heard from researchers. I'm got an echo going on. Paper Laffy Taffy makes you gay.
It was from a research paper, Laffy Taffy makes you gay.
Is that my fault or Passion's fault?
Well, it's Passion's fault for not using proper punctuation.
There we go.
Speaking of the plot twist, this Passion is the one who wrote the research paper.
We got Speaking of Laffy Taffy, I think this is a perfect time to bring back a fan favorite segment of the Hardline. If you guys are hardcore Hardline fans, you remember that we used to actually read Laffy Taffy jokes live on air.
By we, Phil means he forced us to listen to him for 10 minutes while he read ridiculously unfunny Laffy Taffy jokes.
So
let's clear that, right?
We're bringing it back. We got 16 viewers in the chat. Hit that like button, hit the subscribe, ring the bell for notifications if you love these Laffy Taffy jokes. I'm a big Laffy Taffy fan, and I want to spread the joy. So this is actually an article I just found. All the best Laffy Taffy jokes to sweeten your day.
Oh, boy.
I think there's over like 60 here.
They all suck.
Can we do a survey to prove that if it's very popular, like they all say yay or nay?
Yeah, well, yeah. Let's do 1 in the chat if you like the Laffy Taffy joke, 2 in the chat if you didn't, 3 in the chat if we should never tell Laffy Taffy jokes on the stream again. All right, here's the first one. How do you mend a broken jack-o'-lantern? With a pumpkin patch. All right.
Mm-hmm. And I almost missed these too.
Yeah. This is great. What button can't you unbutton? Your belly button. Like we're getting some.
I see a lot of 3s in the chat.
That's crazy.
Think of the chat. The chat has spoken already. So.
Yeah, this guy, he knows what he's talking about, you know?
He wants us to read Snapple facts. We used to read, well, not on the stream, but I was a big Snapple fact fan.
I'll save those for next week, man. You know, we need new material for next week.
This is worse than that.
Let's just leave that avatar up on the screen.
All right, we got but we need to do one more because everything good happens in 3s. What is a good spot for a taste bud?
A taste bud?
Yeah, what's a good spot for a taste bud? I forgot. It's on the tip of my tongue.
Oh God, no.
That one wasn't great.
All right, so all 3s.
We need to find a cricket, like a special effects sound or something.
Scotsman loves this segment, by the way.
I'm sure he does. I mean,
Mortal V says
he might even steal it for his channel, and I would ask him to please steal it for your channel.
Mortal V's answer was much funnier. Also, Mortal V is stealing the people character and turning him into Michael Bancroft. So I appreciate that. All right, we're rounding out the show here, guys. But of course, let's see, can we have something? I wanted to talk about this kick-ass piece. I got some updates from some campaigns recently. One from you, Sim, I think, right?
Mm-hmm.
You did an update, and I wanted to show off this kick-ass rose piece. Could I show that?
Yep, you can.
Awesome. Look at this. What is this going to be used for? This is Preston Acevedo. Awesome pinup from of Rose from Nat the Merc, Tales from the NATVERSE. Look at this.
Yeah, that's going to be used as a variant cover for the Second Chance campaign.
Oh, nice.
My cousin does great work.
Yep, it's you did an amazing job penciling this. It's amazing, and I love the sim flag.
Yeah, that's cool.
Oh, like that needs to be a cover. So yeah, it's going to be a variant cover on the Second Chance campaign.
Really cool. How is Tales from the NATVERSE doing in production, bro?
Well, it's doing great right now. Scotsman's finishing the last touches on the final pages, where me and Steve are working on the editing and going over the lettering, correction, edits, and all that. So the campaign is looking to be closing in like 2 weeks or by the end of the month, and starting to order the prints and stuff. Yep.
Sweet. Yeah, everybody get over. Check out Tales from the NATVERSE. Is up right now.
Mm-hmm.
We got 18 people in the chat. Thank you guys for tuning in. Hit that like button. Hit the subscribe. We do these streams every week, so you guys have something to do Monday nights.
And it's only the only moment you can get those 6 individual stickers. There's only 200 of them printed, and the same thing for the prints. And I'm going to be giving away a few nice things since we passed the 8K.
Yeah, you guys are past the 8K. Where can I find the stickers on here to show people?
You just passed them?
Oh, these ones right here?
Yeah.
All right, let me pop those up. There we'll zoom in here. Look at 6 a.m. comics. Awesome artists. Look at those. All those stickers.
Yeah, all printed individually by you guys on vinyl. They look amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Look at
And that's the only time you can get them because I'm never reprinting them individually. I'm just going to be printing like the group set.
Kick ass, man.
Oh yeah.
That's sick. Yeah. So Tales from the NATVERSE, grab that. Ace is still available just until the end of the month. You're shutting that down, which we talked about
The end
earlier.
of August 31st. So you got about a month and a half. And after that, it will get closed. I don't play around. I don't, it'll take, I think Indiegogo takes like 24, 48 hours to actually close it officially. But I will hit the button after midnight on August 31st. Everything goes away, and I'll be putting all my focus into volume 2, which, as Canales has already spoiled, 6 pages into it. It's going to be really cool stuff. A lot of surprises. I already got a bunch of stuff done ahead of time, and we'll look to get that out next year. So yeah, guys, give it a look. It's a fun story. It's setting up the world, and you will not want to miss, because I don't believe that this version will ever be reprinted again. So once it's gone, it's basically gone. So jump on it.
Yeah, before we get to Babe of the Week, guys, I also wanted to bring, if you guys if you know the Hardline, we always talk about the Babe of the Week. So hang on to your seats. We got a doozy this week. Wanted to talk about Grave Robbers, which production is going smoothly on here. Mark is not on tonight. Passion's in the chat. But I know that this book is going to be kick-ass. Production is rolling out. And look at this awesome piece that Sim did for Grave Robbers.
Yeah, guys, please make sure to back this. Mark had a little mishap by, he was, loading up some gunpowder, and there's a little mishap over the weekend. But, he said it's just a scratch, so he'll be back next week. So, go back Grave Robbers and support gunpowder in his, rebel ways. So.
Gunpowder Mark. Yeah, if you guys love Westerns, if you love the horror genre, this is basically horror-fied bounty hunters in the Wild West tracking down monsters and badasses. So lots of blood and gore. Definitely don't hold back from the gore over here. If you love all that kind of stuff, passion for drawing, killed it on the art. And I think they're putting this on somewhere in the book, maybe the back cover. But the Preston Acevedo piece, it's just going to be a lot of fun. I can't wait for this one, too.
Can't wait. I'm backer number 1.
Oh, bragger over here.
Yep.
Ryan Wynn says his fingers crossed that he's the Babe of the Week.
Well, I mean,
We never know. Send pictures.
We can get Ryan nominated, and maybe he'll be on the list next week.
Send pictures to Phil.
Hashtag nominate win. So
yeah, guys. I say this all the time, but if you're a regular in the chat and you have a nominee for Babe of the Week, send me pics in the DMs and we'll put them up. We haven't had any grabbers from the audience to be like, hey, this chick's hot or something like that. This one, of course, we always have Liz Hurley in the running. She's been primarily Babe of the Year. Last week we took a kind of a week off in solace because her son was thrown out of the will from his grandfather's estate. But now, she's back in the running, but Brandon had brought up this babe. If you guys are a fan of Wonder Woman, you remember Linda Carter, right?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Well, no one told me she had a hot daughter. So take this in your consideration. She's a babe. I don't know her name. Do we know her name, Brandon?
I don't know. I didn't look it up.
Do some research here.
Had one job.
I saw this picture and I was like, she could be Babe of the Week.
At least get her ad or something.
Her name is
Amateur hour here.
Jessica Altman.
Same sounds made up.
It does. We're gonna do some inspection and investigation here. Of course, Linda Carter. She's got a what do they call that? A grill. She's got a grill on her.
Dude, big teeth, man.
Yeah, big teeth.
Big teeth they're good.
So what do you guys think? Liz Hurley's hard to beat. I don't
Can
think
you throw up
she looks
Liz Hurley's
pretty young
last
in this
Instagram pic, just so for comparison, just
I still go with Liz Hurley.
Yeah,
you gotta get the people.
that first picture, you got a good angle on it. Those other two pictures, like, whoa.
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna look up some Liz Hurley on Instagram.
Definitely look better than her mom.
Yeah, I mean, no jowls.
What are people saying in the chat here?
Ryan, when asking, is that Wolverine?
I don't know. This guy in the back here kind of looks like Wolverine. Anyone have good Liz? Oh, here we go. The Liz Hurley picture. Just a random shot.
Yeah, just a little yellow on yellow,
I dig it. Those other pictures are not as good as the first one. Yeah, well, that's you can't just look at one pic when you're dealing with Babe of the Week here, right?
Right.
It's a highly intelligent panel of guys that do equations to equate.
Yeah. I
who's
mean,
gonna win.
Passion was just DMing me about all the Photoshop and lenses that her daughter was using. So he's done the work. Even when he's not on stream, Passion's the detective of the Hardline. Doing the hard digging, the work.
It's what we men of culture used to call the MySpace angle.
Well, I think Liz Hurley takes it again this week, guys.
Yep.
Put up a good fight, but that's the way the cookie crumbles.
She broke her ankle.
So far, she's running at the top of the list. We're about getting to halfway of July, so the babe of the year, she still looks like a strong favorite so far. A couple of months ago.
Yep.
That is right.
Run through every woman on Earth. After the last episode of the Hardline ever, after all other women have been exhausted, and then we'll end the show.
Scotsman says Liz Hurley was hot in her 50s. Now, Scotsman, get back to work, Scotsman.
Yeah.
Can somebody mute Scotsman for the rest of this stream?
We appreciate you guys watching. We saw. It was a great week. Thank you for tuning in. Hit that like and subscribe, guys. And if you guys haven't checked it out yet, we did do a Magic Got Monday update video earlier in the day, catching you guys up on what's going on with the book and all the books here at Zade Comics. So definitely would love if you guys left a comment over there on that video. It really helps us out. And if anyone has anything else to say, you guys have anything else before we sign off?
No, other than, did you guys see that one of my childhood dream happened? I became a wrestler, a pro wrestler.
Oh, yeah. It's in the Hardline chat.
Is it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, 6 a.m.'s doing a little video game. So I made it. I'm the only Canadian in the Roosters, but I'm pretty proud of it.
Damn, we got to see this. It's 6 a.m. Throwing it down, man. These are great. Let me share this. Is there? There's audio, right? So.
Yep.
He's been doing these for a bunch of awesome CG creators.
That arm.
It's got that Nat arm.
Yeah.
Oh, you mean Nat has the sim arm, brother? That's a self-insert right there.
I like
that
he put my head like the Avatar on the morning roast.
Yeah.
The headphones,
the chest hair.
Fogged up glasses from all that weed smoking. He did a great job with this.
He's got to do all the Hardline, like the NWO, where the Hardline.
That'd be awesome.
That would be sick.
I like the
thick
fact that
cut
at the end,
beacon up there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's got to be like 8 feet tall, though.
I like the fact that they put us fighting too at the end.
fucking Captain Love himself. 6 a.m.
6 a.m.
It looks exactly like him. That's awesome. Look at that guy. Wow, that's hilarious. And this just in too, we did get some fan art while we were talking. So maybe we should wait. Should we wait to show it off next week?
Yeah, do it next week.
We'll show the fan art next week.
We'll highlight it. We'll give it time to breathe.
Be good. We appreciate it, guys. And we'll let you guys off with another beautiful rendition of some music. So thank you guys for tuning in. We'll see you next week.
Peace.
Hello, I'm Shelley Duvall. 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 Duvall, ball, ball. Duvall, ball. Duvall, ball, ball. I'm Shelley Duvall. Shelley Duvall. I'm Shelley Duvall.